Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good day, a good night, regardless of where you're at. Today, I want to talk about something so important, the old coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is miraculous, probably one of the best oils on earth when it comes down to good health, preserving our body. The nice thing about coconut oil is that it has antibacterial, antimicrobial benefits in there where it just does wonders for so many different things within our health. But the big question that comes up is you may see that your coconut oil is getting hard, then soft and liquid, then hard again and soft and liquid. And you're saying to yourself, is that bad? What does that mean? Is it going to spoil faster? The answer is no. It's kind of like taking an ice cube and melting it down the water and getting it frozen again and letting it freeze and melting it down. What's happening is coconut oil has a melting point at 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So when it hits about 76 degrees, it starts to turn into a liquid. As it gets below 76, 75 degrees and below, it starts to turn into a solid. So depending upon where your coconut oil is and how much temperature you change in your house or where you leave it, that will be dependent if it's a liquid or a solid. So let me just show you this to give you a better understanding. Let's take this off. And by the way, here is your coconut oil. And you can see in the jar you have some solidified points and some melting points in there, as obviously there's some change being made. But as you look over here, we can see the areas of difference. Now, that tells you the difference of where that temperature is changing. But remember a couple of things. Generally, they give you about 2 years of an expiration date on your coconut oil, but I highly recommend that you use this kind of coconut oil. When I say this kind, meaning that make sure you are getting this extra pure, extra virgin. Okay? Pure extra virgin. There's so many different brands. I'm not trying to tell you which brand is better because there really is none as long as it's organic. But the extra virgin is so important because that's going to keep your coconut oil lasting longer. Remember that this has antibacterial, antifungal properties in it to keep it from getting rancid. It has the antimicrobial properties are amazing. It has a very high stable chemical structure, which keeps it strong all the time. It has the high lauric acid, which is like the magic in there. So I just want to let you know the most important thing is that you have nothing to worry about. Now, I do recommend that if you have this coconut oil, you do not keep it where direct sunlight gets directly in there. That will spoil it quicker. Generally, the coconut oil should be nice and clear. If it starts to smell funny or actually turn yellowish, then you know it's spoiling. But again, this can go for several years before it spoils. Again, I guess we're regulated by FDA that they have to put a date on it. So if you keep it stored in a darker area, like in a shelf where something's covering it, you don't have direct sunlight to it, it's going to last a long time. No, you do not have to refrigerate coconut oil. I hope that answers a lot of your questions. Nothing to worry about. Oil, hard, solid, oil, liquid, all those kind of funny things you see every day. Don't let it panic you. Everything is perfect just the way it is. I ask you out there, if you just tuned in with me, I ask you to subscribe to my channel. I have hundreds and hundreds of self-help videos, great self-help videos, herniated disc, forward head posture, postural, weakening, structural, biomechanical areas. We're doing lots of stuff on nutrition lately, and this and these type of things are really great. I'd like you to go ahead and check out my last video on coconut oil, the healing effects of coconut oil and what it can do for your health. Most important, share these videos and make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.